Now you have come to the Climate Secure Training TPD program, upgrading course, and now you have come completely teachers. Being a teacher is a good something.
Yes, of course.
To be, yes, of course, it's a good something. To be what? To be supportive to the society and to be supportive to yourself. But bear in mind that being a good teacher have got some traits that you have to stick to. Being a good teacher always depends on a famous wisdom, a famous proverb says that if you don't prepare yourself well for what you are presenting, then what you are presenting is making a good cup of cake for failure. So you present well, you prepare well. You prepare well, you present well. If you don't prepare yourself, you are making a good film. Okay? Now we are going to listen to some of you expressing their feedback on what we have presented, and I'm going to start with, okay, one by one is going to talk, and you can present, each one is going to present his colleague. So when after he finishes speaking, he's going to present his colleague, and then one after another till we finish. And I'm going to start with Muhammad Hassan. Okay, Muhammad, tell your friends about your experience, about what you have learned, about you dreamed of dreaming and you couldn't achieve that, your achievements and your drawbacks. Okay, I'm going to have a seat at the back.
Thank you, Mr. Saleh. First of all, I'd like to introduce myself to you. My name is Muhammad Hassan, and I am a student in the Faculty of Education, Department of English. When I first joined the faculty, I thought about making some friends. And I hope, inshallah, it will be an everlasting friendship. Everlasting, we have been friends here for 4 years now. Since the beginning, the first year in the faculty, until this moment, we have made some friends. Inshallah, I hope it will be an everlasting friendship. I hope to see you again. Today is a special day because here we may be lost, we may miss our days. This is the last day here in King Faisal School. I hope inshallah we'll gather again, maybe in the coming years. I hope you all the best. I don't know what I should say in such a situation. I'm telling you spontaneously. I feel sometimes that I'm speechless. Because you know, Mr. Saleh didn't prepare anything. I'd like to be spontaneous all the time. So let's summarize what I've learned in the 4th year from the beginning. When I first joined the practical training, I was completely afraid. How will you deal with the students? I asked myself, how will you deal with the students? You will be afraid. You won't do anything. You will be completely devastated if you fail. And then, when I first joined, thanks to Dr. Islam Fattah and the previous supervisor, Mr. Musabhi, we learned a lot of things, and thanks to you too, Mr. Saleh, I knew well how to trust myself. I knew well how to listen in the classroom. I knew well how to reinforce the students' answers, and I knew a lot of things. That's all. Thank you. Hope the best in the coming years, inshallah. And let's begin with one of my best friends and one of the close friends to me, Mr. Muhammad Ramadan.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Muhammad. Now, thank you, good morning everyone, and thank you for giving me the opportunity to introduce myself. My name is Muhammad Ramadan, and I study in Mansoura University English department. And when I first time here, I was very afraid to face the student. But every week, every time I meet them, it helps me to improve the relationship with them, and also it helps me to create a different teaching method. And also thanks to Mr. Saleh and thanks to you. Your help has helped me very much to improve every day. And also there was difficulty I faced every day I was here. But thanks. There was the difficulty I face every day, but thank you very much, and thank you very much for your support and
Everything.
thank.
Thank you for everything. Thank you. Okay. Thank you. Now present your colleague. Okay, you forgot presenting your colleague, so I present one of the best teachers ever, and I think she will be able to make a success in the near future. And I call now you officially Miss Muller, right? Okay.
Hello everyone. I'm very pleased to see all of you for the last time in school, and I want to thank Mr. Saleh and my colleagues and friends, and hope for you a happy life. So let's start our presentation, and it's about our experience, which is teaching Braille. It was a great experience for me because during this period I get to translate the skills and the theory that learned into reality through actual classroom teaching. So it's a vital component of teacher education and training. This period in school was a great way for me to build essential skills such as how to communicate with the students, how to go through the lesson, and the importance of instilling or structuring the objectives in the students' mind. Secondly, outside of work, I like to keep myself active, to spend time reading books and searching so as to enable myself to develop important skills that help me to focus on my personal life. And finally, I want to thank you again. Thank you.
Great, thank you. And I may sum what she has said and tell you that one of the permanent advice is also try to do what people say that you can do. Okay? All the time you are going to meet those people, those type of people who is always telling you that you can't, that you are making a failure, that you are not that good. Okay, to become a good teacher, to be a successful person in the society, try all the time to make sure that you are doing what people tell you that you can do. Doing what people say that you can do is a climate of success. Okay, now with the next colleague who is Yals. Come on, Yals.
Good morning, my friends. I hope you all fine today. I want to say that being a teacher was a great challenge. But since I entered the school or my training period in this school, I gained many experiences, like of course dealing with students, and I know how to manage the class according to advices Mr. Saleh tell us about them. I know how to deal with the students, and I was at first I was confused, and my ideas wasn't coherent, but I can fix this. After I deal with the students, I like this. I became more interested in my career, which is teaching, and I hope all of you after graduation have a happy life and successful career. I want to say that you are my friends, my best friends, and I love you all. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Now we are going to listen to another colleague of your colleagues who also has shown good signs of a good teacher. Now we are going to listen to her and her experience.
Okay. Good morning, everyone. My name is Heidi Buher. I am a student in Faculty of Education. First, I want to thank Mr. Saleh for helping us for everything. This period in the school, it gave me an opportunity to have a good time with you, and the responsibility it gave me a lot of things. It helped me to treat with the students and communicate with them. It also helped me to
For
to improve my teaching skills and and improve my teaching skills and know how to deal with the students and give them the chance to improve themselves, and it is a good time for me to spend it to you. And I want to thank you, my colleague, for spending a good time with me, and I am pleased. I am pleased for spending a good time. This good time, and finally, thank you all for this, and I wish a good life before. And I am sad, and I'm very sad and very. I will miss you all in the life and want to meet you again. And thank you very much.
Thank you. So, from what she said, we can inspire ourselves. All the time, ask yourself a question. As long as you're doing your presentation and you're helping the students, ask yourself a question. Am I doing my best? Is that all what I can? All the time, have self-assessment. You know, you can evaluate students and you can evaluate yourself. Every day, you can ask yourself, am I doing what is that all what I can do? And check yourself. What mistakes have you done through and what good things that you have done? Things that you have done well, make sure that you are following them and pursuing them. And mistakes that you have gone through, try to eliminate them and just get rid of them. Okay, now to the next one. Yes.
Okay, first let me introduce myself. My name is Kausar. I'm a student teacher. I'm in the Faculty of Education. Being a teacher is one of my biggest dreams. I try to achieve it very hard. Thank you, Mr. for being a part of our group, our team. This experience added a lot to my knowledge and to my knowledge how to treat with the student. I wish I can treat with students and in different schools. This school means a lot to me because since I was young, this was my school. Being a teacher here is one of my dreams. I wish we all, our group, be together for more time. I love them all and I miss them all. Thank you.
Thank you. Good. Yes.
Okay, hello everyone. I have a few minutes to introduce myself. So here we go. My name is Yasmin Muhammad. I am a last year student. I'm a senior student in my last year, actually in my last term, so I'm very sad for that. When I entered to school in my third year, I don't know how to deal with friends. How can I manage my class, like nosy boys, lazy girls, who didn't how to deal with me, or I don't know how to manage this. But if you can did it and work with, if you work with such a precious and great leader such like Mr. Salah, thank you very much. Saleh, I'm so grateful for you. And they give me and I receive from them many information which make me learn, understand in strong land. So thank you very much.
Thank you. Good. Yes, next, Heba.
Hello everyone. First, let me introduce introduce myself. My name is Hira Kamada. I am in the last year of the Faculty of Education, English department. To be honest, teaching is not my favorite job, but by the time I love it so much. I love how we deal with each other, and I learned so much from Mr. Saleh to make a good preparation and to deal with students too. I was afraid of to be standing in front of many students, but by the time I defeated my fearness, so I will miss all the time, our time together, and thank you.
You do? Okay. Yes? You, it's you. Someone? No, no. Well, let me listen to you. Come. Okay. Yes, you, it's you. No, we are recording now. Come on. Come on.
Hello. It's first I'm going to introduce myself. My name is Nurhan. I'm a student at the Faculty of Education. Now I'm a student teacher. 2 years ago, I was just a student. When I came here, I became a student teacher. I started to learn everything about to be a good student, a good teacher, and how to learn how to teach students in a class and how to deal with them. And thanks to Mr. Saleh, we had a lot of experience practice these things with the students. Actually, I'd like to thank him so much. He added a lot to our experience, and in many ways, whether to sending us materials in WhatsApp or to help us here through talking with us or giving us so many advices. Actually, I'd like to thank you all, my dear friends. Dealing with you was an amazing thing. You added a lot to me, and that's it.
Thank you. Yes.
Hi, my name is Nurhan, and I'm studying in the Faculty of Education, the English department, and this year is the last. My experiment in teaching course is very great because it helped me to improve my skills, and thank you, Mr. Saleh, for all sections, and thank you all.
So good. Okay.
Good morning, how are you today? At the first, I will introduce myself. My name is Mariam Hani. I'm a student teacher, student English teacher. At the beginning, I don't like this job, but by practicing, I liked it so much, and I like to deal with students. I'm thankful to everyone. I'm thankful.
Thank you. Good. Yeah. So, everyone asking you tell me she prepares herself when she was taking the role for the photographer, so prepare yourself just for a second. I'm going to ask you just one question till she is ready. What is the most important experience that you have gone through during this training course? Try to remember something good that you went through and a bad experience also that you went through. Anybody can tell me about that?
I learned that when I'm exposed to the students, I knew well how to express myself. Because you may feel that because of the status of some people, just like the supervisor, when you are explaining something in front of your supervisor, you're standing for him, you may feel that you are a little bit distracted. You may lose your concentration, and that's all. I knew well the most important thing is to reinforce them, to make them love you, and to make them wait your lesson.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mr.
That's
Sal.
a good. Okay. In that experience that you went through? No. So you mean that all your days here in this training course, TPD course, have been good? Okay, that's a good comment. Okay, yes.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you for this opportunity to introduce myself. My name is Nada Hussein. I am an English major education student, and soon I will be graduate. As we all know, teaching English is one of the important things because the English subject has the foundation. It underpins the foundation for success with the other subjects. And in my training at this school, I gained much experience and improved my listening skills and qualification to success in my life. And special thanks to Mr. Saleh because he was first, because he was our great supporter in the school, and we gained from him much experience, and thank you.
Thank you.